This is a one card, one turn kill combo, and it is insanely consistent. All you have to do is be able to get to your happiness. If you could summon happiness, which pretty much any hand with this deck is going to be able to do, you have this one turn kill. Now, there are some other requirements that I'm going to show on screen so you don't have to do the math yourself. OTK requirements, a way to summon happiness exceed, which I showed you, the small one. Number one, your opponent has to have one monster to attack into, plus an 1800 or less attack monster. They meet that requirement right now. Or your opponent could have just a single 1900 attack monster, plus you have a delicious spell, which happens to be in our hand right here. So with one 1900 attack or less monster on the field, we could also one turn kill like that. The other requirement could be your opponent has a 2700 attack or lower monster, plus you have the delicious attached to your exceed. Now, we also have a way to attach the delicious to our exceed. So if there was a 2700 or less attack monster on the field, we have that one turn kill combo. Now, let's start with the combo. Let's do it. Purrely, activate, come to me. Now the card you're going to want to search for is going to be your My Friend Purrely, which I happen to already have in my hand. So I could instead search for the field spell, which is not really a part of the combo, but it makes the combo more secure. So let's activate the field spell, and the field spell says you cannot target Purrely monsters that are special summoned the turn they are summoned. So that's going to super protect our one turn combo. Now, let's do this. We're going to be activating My Friend Purrely here, and then we are going to be revealing 3 happiness in the deck. 1, 2, 3. One of them will randomly go to our hand, so it's guaranteed. Come to me. Happy. Now we're going to set our quick play spells so they stop bothering us. Not part of the combo, just pretend like I have nothing else in my hand. Very good. Now we can activate Purrely Happy Memory. And this is going to make a card in the field indestructible by card effect, which does not matter. So we're also not going to discard a card because we're going to pretend like we have no cards in our hand. This discard could have summoned a Purrely from the deck, by the way. Now, Purrely activate, targeting the happy, and we are going to make the E Purrely Happiness, the smaller one, not the big one. The big one sucks, but I'm still going to try to make it work. Here is the main one-turn killer, and it's completely protected from card effects because, you know, we happen to have the My Friend Purrely also. We're going in. We could attack any monster here, and we're going to win. So at the end of the damage step after attacking, we're going to activate, and we're going to search for a very important card here. It's going to be the Delicious Memory. And right now, the Happiness Quick Play spell is giving us an additional attack. So we have a second attack. Also, we're going to reduce the attack of the monster we want to attack over, which, let's say it's their 1700 attack monster. That's fine. Now, do not mess this up. There's a lot of things you could screw up here. Activate Delicious Memory. Chain your happiness. They could chain link block this. So if you're an opposing player and you want to block this, they don't get to equip, they don't get the boost. So let's chain, come to me, and it's going to give us 300 attack and defense for every material attached to the happiness. And we're also going to return a back row card back to the hand. And we could do that 3 times. So 3 back row, return 3. That is insane. Also on the resolution, this is the most important part. We have to make a monster indestructible by battle. So the monster that we want to attack over, we're going to make it indestructible. We're not going to discard a card here, so don't get confused by that. Indestructible, can't be destroyed, activate. And that was our final attack. So what we're going to have to do here is give us an additional attack, Happy Memory. So this may be a better moment to chain link block if you're the opponent, because we have no attack here, and we really need this to be equipped to our exceed. So we have to be the direct chain link. They could chain max C, even though it wouldn't do anything in terms of us special summoning and them drawing, but it would chain link block the happiness, so we do not get to equip with this play. So come to me, equip it, and again, if there's a back row card, spin it back. And the back row spin is non-targeting. So this is going to be the effect of making you indestructible by card effect. It does not matter. We're not going to discard a card, so don't get confused. On all these effects, you have to know what they all do. End of the damage step, activate into search, and reduce. So again, we're out of attacks, but we are on our final equip. You can only equip thrice, up to thrice per turn. And do not forget to reduce. Reduce down, activate our final copy to give us our final attack, chain to the Purrely Happy Memory, and then that's going to give us our 4 attacks. That's right, 4th and final attack. And again, this part does not matter. We're not discarding. And just like that, lethal damage. If you rewatch this over and over until you fully understand this, I promise you, this is going to be your bread and butter, your main one-turn kill play. You're going to do it over and over. You're going to love it. It feels great. Spin the back row back. You got the field spell if you want to make you untargetable. And this is why the big happiness is not used. Now, if you want a great deck list to go into ranked with before people start topping like crazy and it's all over the top decks page, and we're going to have a tournament on twitch.tv/Decade, make sure you show up. These are any tournament decks that you could copy from the TCG, meaning they don't have Maxx C, the #1 most popular card, and they may not be playing Ash, which is the way to stop the #1 most popular card, so you do want to add these two to the deck. Also, you're not going to need Book of Moon, maybe not Nibiru. Nibiru is very good right now, though, so, do consider it. And you do have Dark World in this build because of all of the quick play spells they discard. So you discard the Dark World, and it discards my card effects. You get the effect. Obviously, we do not have Triple Tactics Talent, nor do we have the Daruma Karma Cannon, so you're going to be skipping out on that. Also, a nice little tip I'll throw in there, as you can see the Drone Lockbird. Activate your Purrely cards in the draw phase so that the Drone Lockbird cannot be used against you if this becomes popular. This does not work in the draw phase. So when you summon the Pure Lily and then it activates a search, you're good, you're fine. And then they'll have the Drone Lockbird on the resolution of Purrely, my friend, which will put you in a much better position than just getting locked out on the summon of the Pure Lily after a single search. And if you enjoyed this quick 1-card, 1-turn kill combo guide, let me know in the comments what more you want. I could do another guide, maybe more in depth of the deck, and maybe I'll just go onto the ladder play and I'll talk through my plays and tell you what's good. And we are out.